We have been farming in Palmyra Township for a really long time. We're the 5th generation to farm here. We've actually lived at this location for about 36 years, I believe. We've been doing regenerative practices for many years, back when we started to look at how do we control erosion, to being more involved in how do we control the quality of our water and maintain our soil structures. We're not an island, we're not isolated in just saying, okay, this is my farm, I'm going to do whatever I want on it. We really need to be aware of the fact that we're just part of a really bigger picture, and that bigger picture here is both the riverways and watershed, which then of course flows into Lake Erie.
Our farm operates in Hillsdale County, Michigan, Lenawee County, Michigan, Fulton County, Ohio. We operate about 1,650 acres of corn, soybeans, wheat, and a little bit of cereal rye for cover crop seed, which is a new enterprise for us this year. We've been pretty proactive on the water quality issue. We started hand sampling our tile outlets here on this farm way back in 2012, 2014. About the same time Toledo was having their water quality issues coming out of Lake Erie, because we wanted to know what was leaving the farm. We were pleasantly surprised that it wasn't as bad as what media had made it out to be, from our farm at least. There's several things we've gotten out of the rye. We did it initially for soil health. That was an easy way to enter into the soil health world, into the regenerative ag and Western Lake Erie protections. It just was a natural fit.
The better soil health you have, the more water you can hold. The more water you can hold, the less irrigation you're going to need. The less flooding there's going to be downstream. If you've got your nutrients stored in plants, microorganisms, and all these living things, organically stored, it is not going to turn to a solution and go down through the tile like the chemicals that you buy. That in itself would help to reduce a lot of the phosphorus going down our streams.
There have been various programs throughout the years that we've worked with, both through MDARD and our local conservation district. They've been very supportive of our efforts here.
We appreciate the support that's come from MDARD, particularly in the area of promoting conservation practices, and also in some cases providing some reimbursement or support in those areas to help us know what we need to do, and also to help offset the cost of that. They're often beginning costs when you're trying to get started on a practice before you recognize the value of it back to the farm.
If we contaminate the area in which we farm, we're the first ones to suffer. It's our well that's drawing the water out of that, or it's our air right here where we're producing the crop and producing the livestock that we're breathing. So it's in our best interest to protect those things as well.
I think if everybody begins to think of what are the long-term consequences of the decisions we make about farming practices and about how we preserve our soil and hopefully enhance our soil, then we can really see that it's a win-win for both the watershed as well as for the farmer.